NDSU's long and esteemed line of quarterbacks has dominated the FCS scene for over a decade now, and Cam Miller looks to write his story in the next chapter of Bison football. Miller's had to fight for every snap as a Bison quarterback so far, with playoff starts in the 2021 spring season, followed by a position battle in his sophomore year. The Iowa native made the final 8 starts of last season, throwing for 1,400 yards and 14 touchdowns with his arms and 4 more with his legs. Despite those physical achievements, Miller says it's been easier to overcome some of those mental hurdles in what's set to be his first full season starting under center.
My mind was on the outcome of starting. I wasn't focused on the process of how to get to be the starter. So I felt like I kind of lost myself last year, and this year just mentally I'm in a lot better place. You know, I know that the guys that I'm playing with trust me and they respect me, so that gives me all the confidence in the world.
Miller and the rest of the herd will host Drake in the two programs' first ever meeting on September 3rd, kicking off the first of back-to-back home games to start the 2022 season. For the 5th consecutive game, it's the FM Redhawks taking on the Lincoln Salt Dogs, this time down in Nebraska. The Salt Dogs with a 4-0 lead in the 6th. The Hawks start to chip away. Peter Maris launches this one to the left. The ball falls right at the feet of the outfielder to bring Evan Alexander back in. The Hawks putting their first run on the board in the 6th inning, and they won't have to wait nearly as long for their second. Leo Pena with a deep shot to left center. Maris makes the quick trip from third base to make this a 2-score game. The 6th frame rally continues here with John Silviano up to bat. He doesn't even have to swing to bring a runner in. The wild pitch goes off the knee of the catcher. Manny Boscan trots in from third as the Hawks make this a 1-run game in a wild 6th inning. They look to keep that going with Reimer Liriano up to bat now. 2 runners on, but Reimer's bat breaks on the swing here. The ball is snagged by the shortstop to retire the side. Liriano coming oh so close to tying this one up, but we head into the dugout with a 4-3 game. Those would be the only 3 runs that the Hawks would score in this one. 5-3 the final from Lincoln. Loss drops the Redhawks to 49-27 on the year, but they're still first place in the West Division. They have a game lead over Kansas City. The Hawks have one last game against Lincoln this year. They meet tomorrow before the Hawks return back to Newman Outdoor Field for the weekend. I feel like it's been forever since I've seen the Redhawks.
They're still in pretty good shape, though.
Oh,
it looks
absolutely.
like they're playing
overall,
great year.
yeah, and the rest is so competitive. So we'll see where that all shakes out at the end.